Welcome back to Lacuna, where our detectiving is about to begin proper. So, we're in this manor, this estate here, where we are about to investigate the murder of the statesman Banny, and we've been given an instruction by our colleague here, Jung, to go and find the bullet. So, it's time for us to go and interrogate the people here to get some clues, really, because that's what a good detective does, I imagine. So, yeah, let's look around. Talk to this guy. Hello, sir. Would you like to talk? I guess not. Would you like to talk? Have I forgotten how to get people to talk? There we go. Arjun. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am, Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjun. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewelry. It's a very important part of the Savient farewell ritual. We must free the dead from their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body, and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewelry over to the CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? I'm not religious, that doesn't matter. I'm somewhat of a nihilist. Well, I don't think I'll go with either. I'll go with that doesn't matter. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. The CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims, and it does not allow touching them. So you believe in protocol? Listen, Mr. Arjun, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I will be very careful when taking off the jewelry. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself on its tolerance and liberty. This is your chance to prove to me that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please stay away from the body. So they're empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garan soul. Alright then, I'm sorry. I mean, come on. Does he really expect us to move the body? Keeping an eye on him. Okay, well, where is the body? Let's check out here on the balcony. Okay, investigate time. So we've got some spots we can investigate. Foreign Minister Banny, as dead as it gets. Clean headshot, so that's the body. Okay, so this is the buildings now in the distance. A casino, pretty noisy, might help disguise the sound of a gunshot about 200 meters away. So yeah, we have to also find out where the shot came from. The Gadel Hotel, those are all over the city, 180 meters from here. Okay. And this one? The Sakura Hotel, looks like a fancy place, even at a distance, maybe 150 meters away. And Rocket Tower, it houses some multimedia conglomerate about 300 meters away. So we have to find, one of these buildings, presumably, is where the shot was, is where the sniper took his shot from. I don't think there's anything else we can do here. Let's head inside. Is this something? The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind its closet. It's locked. Oh, okay. That is something. So, can we get into that closet? Maybe. Hello, Neil Conrad, CDI. Are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleagues. I know, but I need your help with something. Do you know where I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs? Why would you need to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I'd prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this be handled by our own people. The sniper will surely be off-planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny? I understand you're upset. We will take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will, huh? What will the punishment be? A promotion? It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient for Gara that one of the champions for Drovian independence is out of the picture. Cooperation or consequences? Let's just have him calm down. Sir, please calm down. We're all on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? This is it. Cooperate now. Yeah, let's be reasonable, please. Please be reasonable. I am not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to the next Drovian target right now. And you can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. You decide if your personal grudges are more important to you than the people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. Okay, so, what, we presume then the bullet is in here. Let's take a look. Come on. There it is. What? Young, look at this. The bullet was inside the cupboard, as we expected. Here it is. Good work. Hold on. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. They probably used a comparatively small rifle to better guise the gunshot. It was fired from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 tops. Good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. I don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you're now able to send me your conclusions once you do. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's just take a look at the evidence quickly. Anything you investigate will be catalogued here, neatly organized by location. Good, good. Where are we? Logs. Sheets. The bullet. The shot was fired from so either the Gadel Hotel, Rocket Tower, Pixie Casino, Sakura Hotel. Yeah, okay, so from one of them. That's fine. We'll have to come to a decision. Email. Oh, email, thanks. Catherine. Hey, Neil. Thanks for saying hello to Laura. Even if she didn't show it, she's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon, Cap. Aw, that's just us checking in on our daughter in the previous episode. Because we're a good parent, goddammit. Well, I mean, we're not, but, you know, we've got to put in the hours. Right now, where? So, clues. What do we got? Banny. We know that they're covered. We got the bullet. The Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place even at a distance, maybe 150 meters away. So it could be the Sakura Hotel, about 200 meters away. It could maybe be the Pixie Casino. Rocket Tower houses some multimedia conglomerate about 300 meters. Okay, so we know it's not Rocket Tower, so it's either one of these two. Gadel Hotel. Those are all over the city, 180 meters from here. So it could, yeah, one of these three then. Sakura Hotel, Gadel, or Pixie Casino. Now, it looks like there's another piece of evidence that we need to get. So, let's look. Who else could we talk to around here? Is there anyone else? What about this lady? Good evening. Lauren. Ma'am, are you okay? Huh? Yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast, and then he... do you need help? Is there anything I can do for you? No, like I said, I'm okay. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? The sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in danger. For a second, I thought he just tripped. But then I saw... Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right, and he fell away from me. So then he fell towards the left? So you think the shot came from one of the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. Then Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Okay, that could be useful. Let's take a look at clues again. So... Which of these buildings was on the right? Okay, I'm not sure. Let's head back upstairs quickly. And which of these buildings? So we said it's not Rocket Tower, and that's too far away anyway. Sakura Hotel, quite possibly. Casino. So if you fell here, has to be Sakura Tower. Sakura Hotel, right? One would presume. definitely not Gadel. So, either Casino... Yeah, Casino... I mean, Casino's right there. Has to be Sakura Tower. Oh. Should we talk to Young? Talk to witnesses. Okay, well, we've spoken to everyone. Are there any other clues that we're missing here? This is the makeshift lab area that we made, I think. No, I'm not seeing anything else here. Okay, I think it has to be that there. No other clues. Belonged to a small caliber rifle. Yeah, this is it. Let's talk to this guy. Can we? Keeping an eye on him. Yeah, okay, I think it has to be that then. Without doubt. Hang on, can we get inside this door? No. Alright, let's go tell Young. Has to be Sakura Hotel. Let's go here. The bullet. The bullet was fired from... Has to be. Right? Let's go. Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. I hope that was right. That should be right though, right? I mean, we used... Would we say inductive or deductive reasoning? I think. Any new findings? The bullet probably came from Sakura Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there. I'll catch up as soon as I can. Listen, about those bodyguards. They should be punished. Cut them some slack. It took some convincing, but they helped me find the bullet that killed Banny. Let's cut them some slack and question them tomorrow when the shock has worn off. Since when did you have a soft spot for Drovian extremists? I don't, but these are special circumstances. Anyway, you should get going. I'm on my way. Okay, so, into the train?
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the mansion district was probably the quietest place in the whole center. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Okay. Good job, he has glorious purpose. Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from the Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details. Just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. Get in. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Alright, Sakura Hotel it is. Let's get in the train, let's go there. Come on. Gara, Sakura Hotel. Okay. This way? Which way? Up way? Let's see. Oh, hello. Saito. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito. Looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. I know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff that nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said it's where the sniper might be. It's empty. Lights out, no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. but I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guest in there saw or heard something? I'll pay them a visit. The receptionist said the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already, currently running a citywide search for it, but nobody without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looked like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel. You know how it is, rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I opened a sheet, let me send it to you. Okay, they love sending us sheets, don't they? What did you tell the staff? That we have reason to believe that a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you begin to hit on the perp's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Okay, so let's get in there. Banny's murderer. Let's try and find the perp. Good evening. Good evening. Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all the information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal key card or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long, CDI. Hey, Gary, I've got a key card. Let's have a look at Diaz's room. Alright, let's go get up there. Please keep it down in the corridors, if possible, and mind the carpets. Oh, okay, buddy. We're investigating a murder, okay? If carpets get messed up in our process, then so goddamn be it. But no, we'll try and be respectful. Okay, we can't go past there. So it is up we go. Come on, Gary. Go investigate the rooms. Alright. Okay. Can we... What is down here? H23? Mrs. Norton. What the? Draw gun, freeze, deactivate the drone. Okay. Calm down, I'm with the CDI. Wait, why? And I'm the CEO of Norton Robotics. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to knock first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. Manners still matter. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. You need to answer a couple of questions. Everybody wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Do you know your neighbor upstairs? Did you hear gunfire earlier? Do you know your... yeah, neighbor upstairs. Do you know your upstairs neighbor? Here in the hotel? I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone in the corridor earlier, around 11 o'clock. At 11 in the evening? In the corridor? I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off-planet? He spoke, too, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know. I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garan at all. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Did you hear any gunfire? Did you hear a gun earlier? A gun? What kind of war zone is this? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 and 2 a.m. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? That's all, thanks. So you're going to leave me alone now? We might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and wait for further instructions. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Okay, she's been pretty helpful. Even though we did barge in on her room, so can't really complain about that. Alright, let's check out the room upstairs. So this must be Mr. Diaz's room, right? Of course, he might still be here. Let's do some investigating. What was that? An almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. Okay, that seems like a newbie mistake to me. I mean, if you're a hitman, you don't go getting expensive stuff. It kind of just it gives insight into the background of your character. Surely you get like the cheap booze, because that'll throw them off. A piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Okay. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. We should have a whole bathroom check for DNA. He probably wiped it down. Right? I mean, you would, wouldn't you? Check the toilet. You might have tried to flush something. Alright, let's go upstairs. Nothing on the bed. What's this? Hey Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser, a cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot, though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handed the piece of glass? Good work. I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Okay, so what else do we need to be doing here? So, take a look at our evidence thingamajig. So, Banny's murderer. So, the pup's hair... Oh, we can figure out his hair. Red, blonde, bald. They probably have a cut arm, whiskey bottle, viola case. Maybe a cut arm. I think that's reasonable. The beard is shaved, blonde, red. Okay, we don't know enough about this just yet. So, let's carry on. There are probably some other clues here that we can use to deduce this. But what? What? Let's look for clues, remember. What about over here? No, it's just the whiskey bottle. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Let's talk to Gary. I think we're done up here. Let's go downstairs. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. We really need to track the Diaz guy down. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Go ahead and question them. You should also have a look around. It's no crime scene, but you never know where you'll find a clue. I'll be waiting at the reception. Come talk to me once you think we're done with this place. Okay, I think we will do that, Gary. Alright, so, Saito, come on, he has to know something, right? That's not Saito. Saito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. Banny was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 2:15. So we have an idea where he left. The big question right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner at the door that only picked him up once when he arrived. That means that he kind of left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scanned the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get far that way by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There is a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. It's just been for quick deliveries and pickups. Here's the thing. I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight, swore it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. I'm sending a sheet to your cell. Submit it as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will still help, even though parts are missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. Okay, so, we've got another thing to figure out. Diaz's escape and Banny's murder. Man, okay, well, there have to be other people we can speak to here. So, let's talk to Yeah, excuse me, sir. Can I ask you a question? Happy to help. Did you see anybody leave vehicle tracker? What did Diaz look like? Do you know what Mr. Diaz looks like? Unfortunately, I've never met him. The receptionist wasn't occupied when he... the reception wasn't occupied when he checked in last night. He used an electronic check-in service. Thank you. Happy to help. Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? No, I was fast asleep until I got called down to the lobby. I have my own room upstairs. Your own room? Do you live here? Mostly, yes. Thank you. Happy to help. Okay, about the vehicle tracker. My colleague said that the guard in charge of the vehicle tracker is in the backyard. Is that correct? Yes, Mr. Smith. Is the tracker even turned off? Turned off? No, it operates all around the clock. And it doesn't usually break or have hiccups of any sort? I don't think so. It was installed the day before yesterday. I can't imagine it's already acting up. But Mr. Smith can certainly answer your questions about the tracker in more detail. He's usually not in contact with our clients. I apologize if he appears untrained. Thank you. That's all for now. Alright, come on guys, we can put this together, I'm sure. Wait, is this the CDI lady? Okay, well, it says talk to the staff, but that's... okay. You, maybe we can talk to you. Excuse me, sir. The pianist, how can I help you? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? The guest from the 8th floor? I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late-night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Okay, did he show it to you? A viola, huh? Did he show it to you? No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't talkative. Okay, yeah, what does he look like? He's a redhead with a beard. Thank you. How can I help you? Okay, yeah, did you see anybody leave 1:30, 2:15? Between 1:30 and 2:15? I was right here all night, but I didn't really pay any attention to that. Sorry. We gave a concert earlier, and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. That's all for now. Okay, so we have got some new intel here. Let's talk to this lady. Excuse me, madam. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay. Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Doesn't ring a bell. Don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. I have another question. Yeah, did you see anyone leave? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert tonight. Can I go now? I have a young boy at home and the sitter can't stay much longer. I'm sorry, but the hotel is on lockdown until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you can leave. Thank you. That's all for now. Alright, so we have gotten some very, very useful intel here. Let's pick up the sheet. Okay, so about Diaz. Pup's hair is red. He probably... they probably have a whiskey viola case. Well, I mean, yeah. Cut arm, maybe. Viola case. The beard is red. No, wait. No, he did say red, right? Right? Let's just check the logs. What did the pianist say? He's got a viola. Redhead with a beard. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Well, one presumes the beard would be red as well, right? The beard is red. Yeah, I think this has to be right. Okay, so this is... Okay, we're going to stick with this here. Diaz's escape. Diaz could escape unnoticed because the vehicle tracker was turned off by, so what, the guard, the pianist, the receptionist, the bartender, the guard... Okay, so let's have a word with the guard. I believe that's the only other one. Hey, buddy. Evening. Could you answer a few questions? Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz? Who's that? A guest from the 8th floor. He arrived late last night. Nope, haven't talked to any guests in a while. Thanks. Okay, so... Did you see anybody leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Or a car picking someone up? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. When was the concert over? It started at 8:30, took around 3 hours, but some people stuck around at the bar a little longer. So 8:38, 9, 10, 11, even midnight. So the concert would have been over by then. Thanks. What about the vehicle tracker? I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off tonight. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure. It said it was offline. I just turned it back on, and it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand, too. Can it be turned on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? Nope. And it's just been you here all night, nobody else? Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Bernd to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Bernd? Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about her stupid kid. Bernd's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah, let me think. Felicia, at 10 o'clock, Bernd at, at 1:45. Both for about 15 minutes. Thanks. That's all for now. Oh, I think it has to be the pianist. Has to be Bernd. Right? I think that is a logical inference. Yeah, we're gonna check that in a second, don't you worry. What is this? Sorry, am I interrupting something? No. Going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. Sounds like you're gonna keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the background? In the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring in part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol often comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? Nope. Wait, I do actually. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely at 10:10. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at the moment because I got a message. Thank you. Okay, so that is interesting and somewhat informative, but this is about the whiskey, a crate full of expensive-looking whiskey. Now, we know that Mr. Diaz had an expensive-looking whiskey with him, but, in his room. But I don't think... Oh, God damn, let's get inside. I think, I think we've got everything we need now. Alright, let's put some pieces together. Okay, so this has to have been turned off by the pianist. That's it. It has to be. And I think, that must be everything else. Let's go. Let's go tell Gary. He's not going to say anything else, is he? Excuse me, sir. Yeah, we can ask him about the vehicle tracker again. Did you stand up for the guard today? I did, but just for a few minutes, and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Thank you. That's all for now. It has to have been him. I think he's lying about that bit. Let's talk to the bartender one more time. About the vehicle tracker. Do you know anything about it? I heard that you briefly took over for the guard a while ago. I did. Why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. Okay, so has to have been the bartender. Right? I think that's a reasonable inference to make. Let's report our findings to Gary. Oh, there's this here actually. So what's this here? So The vehicle tracker registers every car coming into the backyard. So that is it. And it doesn't look like... Yeah, it looks like... Does this mean it was turned off? At... This means it was turned off at 10:04. Ooh, okay. This is the clue then. So it wasn't the pianist, it was definitely the bartender. It was the bartender lady. She came and turned it off because she was out here at 10 o'clock. Ooh, alright. That changes things. So, yeah, that's quite damning, I gotta say. I think now we definitely do have all of the evidence. So, it wasn't the pianist, it was the receptionist. It has to be. Sorry, not the receptionist, the bartender. Because, yeah, let's just check through the logs again. So the pianist said, no, the bartender said, no, wait, what did the guard say? The guard said, started, where is it? Felicia at 10, burnt at 1:45, both for about 15 minutes. Felicia was definitely there at 10. It has to have been Felicia the bartender. So yeah, that is it. Okay, so we're still working on that there, but in terms of Diaz's escape, it's the only one. Oh god, why? Yep, let's go. Talk to the bartender. Oh dear. Excuse me. I'm afraid we have to have another chat. I've really got to get home soon. I don't know if you have kids you've got to take care of. The guard told me that you took over for him during the break at 10 o'clock. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said that people were picked up at the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was the delivery shortly after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. Care to explain what's going on here? I don't know what you're talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have to tell you how serious it is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? Shit, I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Oh boy. Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first, I thought he was going to hit on me. But then he said he needed my help. That he was expecting a visit today. And that his visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favor and turn the car tracker off. Offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. I assumed it was about a secret lover, maybe a famous one. Wouldn't be the first time around here. It's also pretty commonplace that our guests ask for special favors. This was a pretty small one, honestly. And then, I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. I realized he had lied to me and got cold feet. That's when I called in the anonymous tip. So that was you. Why didn't you say right away when he got away in the van? I don't know. I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious, and I hoped he'd take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? He's a skinny, tall guy with a red hair and a red beard. Please, you have to understand, I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I can barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I have a son. Oh. Okay, we'll think about it. I'll think about it. Oh. I mean, I get what... Oh man, that's a damn shame. Gary, we've figured it out. I think I might know how our guy escaped. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle tracker in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. The bartender gave an anonymous tip to the police when she realized that Diaz had lied to her. Sounds like a risky plan, banking on the cooperation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in a tip. Maybe, but we should have her arrested to be sure. Oh, I've got to leave her be. Honestly, just leave her be. We've got bigger fish to fry. What are you talking about? She's clearly involved in this whole conspiracy, knowingly or not. She did something she thought was insignificant to make some extra money. She's probably underpaid and she has a kid. Do we really want to risk her going to jail? She should have thought of that. Knowing makes us complicit. We'd be breaking the law. The law and justice aren't always the same thing. Gentlemen, I've been looking into that white van you were talking about. A vehicle matching the description passed by a nearby security camera at about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed its trail. It was last scanned a few minutes ago and seems to be parked now. Where? In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work. Conrad, you go and check it out. I'm waiting with the chief here. He's on his way. Wanted to see this place for himself. And I'll go back to HQ. I'm of more help to the database with my fingertips. Copy that. I'll catch the next train and keep you posted. Okay. Let's go into the train. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, come on, I think we made the right call there, huh? Letting the bartender go? I mean... Come on. She's in over her head. She couldn't have known. And it's not like she's gonna leave town. Oh. Yeah, I'm saying we made the right call. Anyhow, we'll take a quick break here, guys. When we get back, some more Lacuna.